Hey guys, it's John Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the recently released UCS X-Wing. This set, which costs £210, $240 or €240, and has 1,949 pieces, which makes it so far the largest UCS X-Wing that Lego have done. This is my first UCS set, so I'm really looking forward to getting this built. I think from what I understand, it's going to be pretty spectacular, so let's get it built and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on it. So in this set we do get two minifigures, the first of which is R2-D2. This is only the second time this actual R2 has actually been seen in a Lego set, the last set being the Death Star Trash Compactor diorama. One brilliant thing about this R2 is it's got the detailing all on the back as well. And it always used to baffle me with the R2-D2 minifigures from up until recent, that it always had the printed on the front, but the back always used to be pure white, which I always used to find really strange while I did that. But it's a super looking R2, easily the best R2-D2 I think Lego have done. Really, really nice. The detailing is just super nice. Really good looking R2. But the most brilliant figure of this set is this Luke Skywalker, and he is just absolutely stunning. Easily, in my opinion, the best Luke we've seen so far yet. The detailing is just absolutely spectacular. You've got detailing with his boots, on his trousers, all the little details on his breathing apparatus that he wears on his flight suit. And you can see his belt, printing on the arms. It's just absolutely stunning minifigure. Really nice. I love the detailing on the flight helmet. It looks great. Super nice. Obviously comes with his lightsaber, and it does have two faces, but not a huge amount of difference between the two. But still, really super minifigure. Really, I just can't. It's such a. The orange just seems a little bit brighter to me than the other. It just stands out to the previous versions of this kind of Luke Skywalker. Really good, beautiful little minifigure. Absolutely stunning. Really nice. So overall, yeah, brilliant minifigures. Okay, so here we have the finished set, and wow, it is absolutely stunning. When I saw it in my store when I brought it a week or two ago, it looked pretty big, but when you actually have it in front of you, being able to touch it, it is just ginormous. Absolutely spectacular. I really wasn't sure about this set when I first saw it when it was first announced. I was a bit concerned about the engine not looking right or something about it, but the pictures don't do this set justice. It's sort of certainly a set you really need to see for yourself. It's that spectacular. It's super detailed, more than I was expecting. Compared to the smaller X-Wings, it just knocks it out of the park. Now this is obviously this is my very first UCS X-Wing, my very first UCS set at all, in fact, and yeah, I'm super pleased with it. Absolutely thrilled with it. It just looks really nice. Up top here you have the controls for the S-foils, which is a really nice, sturdy ratchet. So it really is a very spectacular mechanism. It holds the wings open really nice, and you twist it again to sort of collapse them again, which has got a nice smooth, which is really quite cool. But the way they collapse, it's a nice smooth, like when it collapses, as you see when I do it really slowly, it's like a really nice slow move. Very cool. I don't know. It's a nice effect. I think that's really well engineered. From every angle, it just looked, yeah, really cool. Looking at the X-Wing a little bit closer up, it is just super detailed. It really is. I wasn't expecting just how big the wings are. They are absolutely huge, really big. Yeah, obviously, I think they look really good. Moving around the back, I love the engines. A really nice touch. There's so many little details that it's got this set that enables Lego to go into, which is really cool. These little two like clips that sort of make up the engine with the sort of pink what these tile things here, sort of making that show the engine as if the engines are on, which is really cool. Nice effect. All the sort of like mechanisms around here, which is really fantastic. It's such a detailed X-Wing. It really is really good. I love all the detailing up here. Does look really cool. R2. I see some people complain about the R2D2, but I think it looks fine sat in there for me. I don't really mind it. Yeah, I think it looks great in there. It looks fine. The engines are cool. The lasers look great. Really, really super detailed. These little like turbines, it's a really good effect. I wasn't sure about it when it was first announced and first shown off, but they certainly do grow on me. Really, really spectacular effect. It just looks amazing. The tile, the information plaque is a printed piece, which is really nice actually. There's a bit of an indent in here, which many people have commented on. It's not really something to do with the moulding process, but it doesn't really bother me if I'm honest. I still prefer this over a sticker any day. It doesn't really affect me that much. The only sort of thing you can really possibly criticise it is on the wings. There's quite a bit of sagging. Well, a little bit, minor bit. It's not huge. Obviously, you think they have, but due to the weight of the wings, there's just no way. I don't know how you'd even engineer that to be. I don't even know how you engineer a way of doing that. If in fairness, moving on to the cockpit, which is really nice. So beautifully detailed inside. It's a bit of a shame that the information plaques and these are stickers. Would have been nice if they were, printed pieces, especially for this kind of money. But that's what they are. You have the targeting computer here, which is really cool. The seat. It's not really great for minifigures. Luke doesn't really fit in it all that well. There's no grooves for him to sit on, which is a bit of a shame. You try and place him in. Yeah, and we try and close the canopy, but it doesn't seem to be able to close properly with Luke in it, which is a bit of a strange one. Not quite sure. Maybe there's a way that I'm doing it wrong. Maybe if I move the legs down a little bit, I just can't seem to find a way for him to sit in nicely with the canopy completely closed. So, not sure what's going on there. Well, that's something I've done, an error made in construction, and I'm not sure. But not major detail. I do like the joystick, which is quite cool. Yeah, really nice, really good effect. You say up here you have the sort of turn thing to move the S-foils, which is really nice and strong and sturdy. Yeah, super detailed. So overall, yeah, really good set. I'm so pleased with it. It's certainly it's far better than I could ever have expected. It's so many nice little details all around the way they use the sort of various bricks and various studs. Very clever effect. The canopy is all completely printed, which is really nice. It's a nice printed canopy, and it has it feels really nice on the hands. Open it with a nice ratchet. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased with it. The only thing I would sort of say is I could mark against it is it's ever so slight on the wings. They don't sort of hold together completely, but it's hard to criticise. I'm not sure how you could get around that. The wings are so big and so heavy. I don't think you could really. There's no way you could really do that. The other criticism maybe it'd be nice if all the details in the cockpit they were printed pieces rather than stickers. Especially for this sort of money as an Ultimate Collector Series set, it's the best of the best, so it should be printed really. I mean, at this price point. But then you got down. You had the information plaque which is printed, so I know it has a bit of a minor imperfection in the centre of it, which is part of the moulding process. So at least that's printed. That's quite nice. But yeah, definitely a set I really do recommend picking up. It would look at a place on a nice office shelf, if you know what I mean. It looks very professional. Doesn't. You can tell it's Lego, but it just looks like a real super moulded model, if you know what I mean. It's that good. Every time when I see it lying about, try to place put where I'm going to put it. It's just so nice to look at it. It's something set you can't. No image can do it. When you see the images on the Lego site, or it doesn't do it justice. It's a set you need to see for yourself, really, to really appreciate just how big it is. I've never had the UCS before, so it just blows my mind as how big it is. You know, it's certainly feel I've got my money's worth. I'll put it that way. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it because I'm not quite. I'm going to get a dedicated shelf for this one. I think 'cause it's that big. And the stand is pretty good. The whole set is really heavy, so it holds it pretty well. But it does feel a little bit fragile. If you know what I mean. I wouldn't want to move it back too much because the set is very, very heavy. But overall, yeah, absolutely spectacular. Really, really do recommend anyone picking this up. The X-Wing is my favourite starship of just about any sci-fi franchise. I just love the X-Wing. It's just always have since as a child, and having this full size, well, not full size, but you know what I mean, just big scale X-Wing to look at. I mean, it's not a set you could really play with. I mean, it's too big and heavy, and yeah, it's not a set you could really possibly. It's not a very easy set to play with because I mean the bits around here they're not flimsy, but yeah, it's not a set. I think it's definitely for a display set. So there we go, brilliant set. Let me know in the comments what you think of this set. Do you have it? Do you have any of the previous ones? Is it the best one we've had yet? Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.